Hi there, and welcome back to Paws and Pawsitivity. I'm Jamie Watkinson-Harvey, your certified dog trainer and host of this podcast. And whether you're curled up on the sofa with a cup of tea or taking a gentle stroll with your furry friend, I'm so glad that you're here. Today's episode is especially close to my heart because we're talking about our wonderful senior dogs. Those greying muzzles, wise eyes, and soft paws that have walked beside us through so many years. Now, I know that when a dog reaches their senior years, people can often think that the training days are over. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. But here's the thing. Not only can you teach an older dog, you should. In fact, gentle, positive training can help keep them mentally sharp, emotionally secure, and physically engaged. It's just about adapting how we do it to meet their needs. One of the biggest mistakes we can make with our senior dogs is assuming that because they're older, they're less capable or less interested. The truth is, many senior dogs love training. It gives them purpose, a reason to connect with you, and a little mental workout can brighten their whole day. But the key is meeting them where they are. And that means looking at the dog right now, not the younger version of them from 5 or 10 years ago. Maybe your Labrador used to fly over agility jumps without a second thought, but now their joints are stiffer. Or your Terrier used to go on 10-mile hikes, but now they prefer shorter strolls with more sniffing time. When we see the dog in front of us, we can adapt our training so it's not just achievable, but enjoyable. Training in older age isn't about teaching big, flashy tricks. Though if they're up for it, by all means, give it a go. Go for it. It's all about keeping their brain active. Studies in canine cognition show that mental stimulation can slow cognitive decline in dogs, much like in humans. Simple games like Find It, puzzle feeders, or gentle shaping exercises can boost their problem-solving skills and keep them engaged with the world around them. And there's another benefit too, confidence. Older dogs can sometimes feel a bit more vulnerable. Their vision might not be as sharp. Their hearing may fade. And unfamiliar situations can make them uneasy. Positive reinforcement training helps them feel safe. They learn that trying new things is rewarding and that you're there to guide and support them. When it comes to adapting training for senior dogs, I always start with physical comfort. Just like us, dogs can get stiff joints, arthritis, or muscle loss as they age. That doesn't mean we stop training, but it means we do make it gentler. If you're teaching a sit, for example, don't expect a deep, speedy sit like they did in their youth. They might find it easier to do a stand stay or relax down instead. If you're working on recall, keep the distances shorter so they don't have to sprint. And always train on surfaces that are safe for their paws and joints. So no slippery floors or uneven ground that can cause injury. I would also recommend keeping sessions shorter. So instead of one long training session, try 2 or 3 quick fun ones throughout the day. That way, you avoid fatigue while still giving them something to look forward to. As dogs age, their senses can change, sometimes subtly, sometimes more noticeably. If their hearing is fading, switch from verbal markers to a clicker or a clear hand signal. If the eyesight is going, make sure your cues are more obvious and rely on scent games, which can be hugely satisfying for them. And let's talk treats, because we all know that treats are at the heart of positive reinforcement. For senior dogs, I lean towards softer, easier to chew rewards, cooked chicken, cheese, or a small piece of soft hot dog treat are perfect. We don't want them struggling to chew a hard biscuit or risking tooth discomfort. Enrichment is one of the most overlooked parts of senior dog care, but it's a game changer. When I talk about enrichment, I mean activities that let dogs do natural dog things. Sniffing, licking, chewing, problem solving in ways that suit their body and mind. Snuffle mats are brilliant for older dogs, as are licky mats with soft spreads like dog-safe peanut butter or mashed sweet potato. Food puzzles can still be great, but choose ones that don't require too much paw strength or precision. Even a simple cardboard box with a few treats hidden inside can light up their day. And don't underestimate the power of a sniff walk. Letting your dog wander and sniff at their own pace is both enriching and relaxing. It's like reading the morning paper for them. It's worth saying as well that before starting any new training activity with a senior dog, it is always good to check in with your vet. They can help to identify any health issues that you might need to work around, whether it's arthritis, dental concerns, or weight management. And here's the beautiful part. Once you've got the green light, training can actually help with well-being. Gentle strength building exercises, balance work, and cooperative care training like happily accepting grooming or having their paws touched can make daily life easier for the both of you. It turns potentially stressful situations into trust-building moments. I think the most touching thing about training a senior dog is never just about the skill you're teaching. It's about connection. When you work with your older dog, you're showing them that they still matter, that you still see them as capable and valued. And in return, they'll show you just how much joy and wisdom they still have to share. One of the most inspiring examples from my own life was Bisley, our Jack Russell, who lived to the grand age of 17. He faced so many health challenges in his later years: arthritis, strokes, and eventually losing so much of his mobility to the point where we used a buggy to help get him around. But you know what? His mind was still razor sharp, and he always wanted to be involved, whether it was sniffing out a treat puzzle from his buggy or enjoying short, supported training moments. He reminded me every single day that learning and joy don't have an age limit. It's about adapting so they can still join in, not excluding them because of what they can't do. And that's it for today's episode of Paws and Pawsitivity. I hope that this inspired you to see training not as something we stop when our dogs get older, but as something we adapt with kindness, creativity, and respect for who they are now. And remember, it's not about fixing your dog. It's about working together, keeping them engaged, and helping them feel safe and valued every single day. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if this episode was helpful, I would love it if you can give the podcast a positive rating, share it with a friend, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future episodes. It's through your support that helps us reach more dog lovers and keeps the positive message going. Until next time, take care and give your pup a big hug from me. Woofity woof.